Hello everyone, this is Santosh Kamble and I am a student of Kaylee's B.Ed College, Nipani. Friends, today we are going to discuss about one of the very important commissions of India, that is Dr. S. Radhakrishnan Commission. It is also called as University Commission and it was implemented in the year 1948-49. The concept behind this commission was to train the Indian mass for democracy, to look after their self-development, to inculcate values in them, to practice spirituality, and to develop spirit of tolerance and secularism. This commission was very important as far as vocational and professional training of our country's young people are concerned. This commission is specially set for the improvement and recognition of university education. That is why it is also called as University Commission. As you know, Dr. S. Radhakrishnan was the second president of our country. He was the vice chancellor of Banaras Hindu University and he was the chairman of this commission. Let us discuss about some of the introductory facts about this commission. This commission had 10 members. Out of 10 members, 6 were Indians and other 4 members were foreigners, and they were the experts in the education field. This commission was set up on 4th November 1948 and this was the first commission after India got liberated. And we are in a need of more number of people who are equally competent and who can contribute to the progress of our country, which was recently liberated at that time. And they were looking for young people who can contribute positively with their head and heart thoroughly, and this commission was set. The aims of these commissions were to bring changes in socio-political scenario. The commission aims at to bring some drastic changes in social and political aspects of our country. It was also aiming at development of leadership qualities among the young people. The focus point of that commission was also for social efficiency among the students, along with the development of knowledge and wisdom. It is not only important to know, it is important to implement that knowledge wisely. So development of knowledge and wisdom was another aim of this commission, and to inculcate values for life along with the cultural progress. Let us see some of the general recommendation of this commission. The commission said the pre-university education is of 12 years. After 12 years of schooling, you should enter into the university education, where graduation consists of 3 years and post-graduation consists of 2 years. The commission recommends more facilities for the teachers with higher salaries. The commission has categorized teachers into 3 sections: lecturers, professors, and readers. The commission recommends 180 working days, excluding examination days, with 3 terms consist of 11 weeks each. It promotes the strength of university should not exceed more than 3,000 and the strength of affiliated colleges should be around 500. Also, in the university education, the more weightage should be given to the continuous evaluation, objective type questions, oral examinations, and descriptive examinations. This continuous evaluation process is very much important for checking the growth and to see the outcomes among the students. This commission recommends that the textbook should be in mother tongue, whereas the medium of instruction should be English. The commission focuses more on rural universities, especially agricultural and industrial. Industry should be set up in rural areas with the facilities like hospitals, health service, medical checkup, etc. The commission also recommends NSS and NCC for physical and leadership training. The young ones of India should be fit and fine. By keeping this view in mind, along with the physical fitness and mental toughness, the leadership qualities should be encouraged among the students. And all these facilities which are available for the boys, the same facilities should be available for the girls. This commission promotes a visible growth in agriculture, commerce, education, engineering and technology, public administration and industrial growth. This commission recommends at least a few minutes of meditation, silence prayers to have the touch of religious aspects for our community. This commission recommends three types of education: general education, liberal education and occupational education. For general education, the student may study up to PhD, Doctor of Philosophy. The aim of liberal education is for the overall development of student, and the objective of occupational education to make the Indian students at the university level capable and skillful to the contribution and the growth of the country. That's all. Thank you.